Hi, you're watching Professor Plays, and today I'm playing Factorio 1.1. I was looking around the world again, and the first thing I want to do before I forget is go over here and reconnect stone, because I forgot to hook it back up when I was moving those belts around the other day. In fact, it was probably last episode. Here it is. Let's see, what's the cleanest way to get you over there? That will work. That'll reconnect stone. And, oh, we must be outside of Roboport range. There we go. It was definitely broken. Let's see if there's something else missing. Right, I think that's correct. A little housekeeping here. I'm looking at the red lights. Maybe hard to see. If I zoom in, you can see it. Where I'm pointing with the mouse cursor there. And that means the mining drill has exhausted all the resources. Okay, I think that's cleaned up a little bit. Make sure nothing is mixed up with the belts. I don't think I did anything that would cause the belts to get mixed, but I just to make sure. Oh, speaking of which, I noticed while I was looking around, I think there is an issue. Notice these furnaces are dark. A few episodes back, I had, what was it? I had stone and coal mixed. So I'm willing to bet that that's what happened here. Yeah. So there was stone that got inserted into this furnace. Now it's got stone on the input of the furnace, so just shift click. And it's got stone brick waiting to be removed. So shift click. And now I can go back to smelting the iron ore. And this one was, yeah, that one's still okay. Any other ones dark here? This one's dark. Maybe the same issue. Yeah, has stone in it. So that mixed belt, man, that thing just haunts you for a while until you get all that, you get all that other ore or whatever it was removed. So I think all these are on now, right? I don't see any other dark ones. And all of these are okay. I'm looking at the the item that's being smelted. Again, the Alt key displays the item. So that looks okay, and these look okay, and these are all, I see icons on all those. Alright, so hopefully no more stone issues will occur. Let's see, are you... Yeah, there's a bunch of drills down here that have mined out. Oh, in fact, you don't have a belt. Oh. Alright. Come on, bots. Hurry up. There we go. I'm looking at this belt, and it's a yellow belt, and it's feeding this smelting line. And the stone is not making it to the end of the smelting line because I'm tapping off of that belt to send stone down the bus. So this should be red belt over here, at least up to this point. And this apparently is no longer necessary. Okay, these don't need to be red down here. It's a single red belt. So a single red belt is equivalent to 2 yellow belts, and so I've got yellow belts down here and red splitters, and so that should keep that. Wait, I say that wrong because it's a red belt now. Yeah, that's right. Two. So if these were yellow belts, 2 yellow belts would keep a red belt full. So we've got 4 yellow belts, so we don't need to upgrade these. That should be fine. And these are scheduled for upgrade, and they may not be in. Are you? No, you're in Roboport range. But we're just waiting on stuff. Yeah, there's the bots. I see bots coming in with stuff now. Okay, so that'll help with stone. And I reconnected this stone line. So we are good now, right? Yes. Also noticed when I was looking around, what was it? It was it iron ore? No, iron ore is okay. I saw something I thought I should upgrade. I don't remember what it was now. Okay, well, it'll come to me, or I'll find it next time. I don't remember. I was talking in a previous episode, maybe it was the last episode, about my blueprint for the bus. And my bus blueprint has these constant combinators in there just as a reminder of what belongs on each belt on the bus. In fact, I've updated this one now. It no longer says solid fuel, it says rocket fuel. And oops, not the green one. This one. So I modified my print. Um, One of the things I noticed when I was playing, and that's what you do, right? You play, you use your blueprints, you notice things that could be improved. One of the things I noticed is when I would be down here and I couldn't see the reminders as I was routing belts or pipe, I couldn't remember where things went, so I'd have to run back this way. And okay, what was going where? So what I did was in my print, I just made another copy of these constant combinators and put them down here, down in the, down the bus a little bit. I can't paste it in there now because it'll be in the way, but I can show you the print. So here's the newer print now. You can see there's on the left hand edge of the screen is the current constant combinators, what goes where. And then you can see on the right, there's another row of them, or column, excuse me, column of them as a reminder of what goes where. So, and if I do a shift click, I suppose I could put them in there, couldn't I? Yeah, there we go. So now you can see the, oops, to do that. I didn't need the belts to be in there, so I was trying to delete them before the bots got there, but they got there anyway. Now you can see them without running all the way down the bus. So I'm constantly seeing things that I think need to be improved in blueprints and improving them. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this the last time. Gosh, I can't remember. I changed my blueprint for the robot build to include laser turrets because it's such a nice fit. So I've got a new blueprint for that one as well. Robots and laser turrets. Now, I don't think I can paste this on there because it's different. But I can show you. Okay, I'll show you. It isn't that hard to do this. Well, except when my inventory's full again. Let me burn through some stone making landfill. Throw out junk, throw out junk, throw out junk. Oh, that's right, I got all this yellow belt because I was handcrafting red belt. Let's throw all that away. Let's throw that away. Yeah, so let me update this to show you. Well, I do want this build to be consistent with my latest set of blueprints. This will be kind of, my last build is always like my reference build. So if I'm making changes to something, I want to be able to go back to the reference build where the blueprint came from. And I apologize. I would have done this off screen, off camera, whatever you want to call it. It just didn't occur to me. Okay, now let's see if I can get that blueprint to go in there. Also, I simplified it here. These, I realized when I was looking at it, these don't need to be undergrounds. That's a waste of pipe. These can just be straight pipe. There, I think that, yeah, it's all blue. That means it's all lining up now. So yeah, I incorporated the laser turrets into the robot build because it's such a nice fit. And I was looking at it, I already had a belt with steel and green circuit. I didn't need to run these two separate belts over, so I just used the belt I already had. And now it's building laser turrets. These build, what is it? They're not that fast to build. What's the crafting time? 20 seconds. But it's not like you need thousands of them. And so I've been experimenting with this, and these 6 machines seem to do a fairly good job of creating laser turrets. if you need more, of course, you could extend it. Now, when I was testing earlier, steel is always an issue. It's always hard to get enough steel. I think this is about the limit, unless you want to expand. Oh, what are these stone? Is that another problem here? Stone brick I'm looking at. Hope there's not another issue somewhere. Is there stone coming out of the steel smelter? Or was that a leftover? I don't remember seeing any other stone on the steel. Bet you that was a leftover. Okay. Oh, maybe when I unjabbed that one furnace just a few minutes ago, it may have done that. It may have put that stone brick out on the belt. I bet you it did. Okay, well, we'll have to kind of keep an eye on things. Anyway, I was noticing in my play that I was doing that this is about the limit with the current steel production in terms of the number of laser turrets that you can build. But it builds them fairly quickly, and like I say, you don't need super high volume. You know, just at the time I've been talking here, there's already 12. So I think that's fine. I think that's more than enough. But that just fits so nicely in the robot build that I added it to the robot build. And if you don't want laser turrets, you don't need to populate that part of the blueprint. Just don't put those machines, or just don't put the inserters when you build it. Was there anything else I needed or changed and needed to mention? Well, if I think of it, I'll let you know, of course. Okay, let's hook up the yellow science. That's this build down here. The yellow science is way up here. There's the actual machines that make the yellow science. Let's just hook up the material and get some of that started, and then we can do some more research, because we're running out of research that we can do with the existing sciences that we have. So it takes copper. And we should be able to provide a red belt worth of copper. And let's see, do I have? Yes, I do. Do I have red belt? Yes, I do. So there's copper. And then plastic. Where's plastic? Oh, we haven't brought it down here yet. Now the bots have placed the actual combinators in there now. So at some point you may want to get rid of those because they might get in your way. Where was I going here? Plastic. And this, wrong way. This can be a yellow belt. And this can be a yellow splitter. So there's plastic, and then steel is right here. Let's see, steel here. Okay, get off the belt, thank you. There's steel. Okay, green circuit battery. Where is battery? Batteries here. Oh, another thing I did talking about the bus is based on this playthrough. I rearranged the order of plastic and sulfur. In my original blueprint, I had plastic here and sulfur here, and based on this playthrough, I thought it was better to flip them around. Okay, green circuit and battery. So here's battery. Right here. There's battery and green circuit. Here's green circuit right here. Green circuit, green circuit. Green circuit. There's green circuit and battery. Blue circuit. Blue circuit goes here. There's blue. Iron plate. Iron plate. Iron plate. Iron plate. And lubricant. Let's see, do we have lubricant up here? Yes, we do. Right here. By the way, this, oops, ran out of pipe. I see I can probably craft one or two, or I just need one. Well, the bots will probably bring it though. This, by the way, this build, is it this build? No, it's the next one. The next build, not this one. I'm sorry, I can't remember who created these blueprints that I'm using for the sciences. Gosh, I'll make a note if I can remember to look those up. I did not create these science builds. I've modified them. So they probably are, well, they may be drastically modified from the original ones that I got, but I did start with a set of blueprints. Okay, there is lubricant. And did I need anything else? Well, I need to give the yellow science a place to go. And does it share the belt with purple? I think it does. Nope, that is not right. Purple's on the top, so that needs to go on the bottom. Let me just verify that that is in fact where it belongs. Oh yeah, it has to be. Yep, it does share purple belt, and it's got to go on the bottom. And that will put it on the bottom of the purple belt. Oh, why isn't it not working? Why is it not working? It looks like it should be doing something. Oh, it's probably steel. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few of them trickling out. So it is running. It's just that, look how weak steel is. See, this is only half a belt, and it's not even partially filled. Well, it's partially filled, but not very much, so we need to boost steel production. But that will give us some yellow science. I don't know about boosting steel production. That's always a toughie. Let's see what we can do here. Well, the input iron ore line is backed up. So the simplest thing to do is to extend this. So I just copied a bunch of it, and I'm just going to I'm going to extend it out here. And what I'm doing is I'm looking on the left edge over here, and I'm trying to get an even overlap of the existing build with what I just copied. And what I'm trying to overlap is power poles to see if I can get the power poles, everything to be blue. So there's a light in the way right here. There we go. So now everything's blue on the left. See how it all turned blue? That means I've lined up my copy of the blueprint correctly with what is there, and then I can click it down like that. Now this, I don't know if it'll feed that many steel furnaces or not, but we'll find out. It's currently the iron ore is backed up, so you know, can't hurt. So that'll boost it a little bit. Then that's about all I do with the coal furnaces. If I want to boost steel even more, which I don't think there's enough iron ore to do that, what I do now, what I typically do when I'm playing is, rather than try to build more steel production here, I'll find another iron ore mine, and I'll actually put steel production out there using electric furnaces, because now that I have nuclear power, electric furnaces don't require coal. They use electricity as their heating source. So you can just put electric furnaces out there and smelt that ore with electricity as the fuel, if you will. And then I just make steel out there and bring it in by train. That's how I boost steel production when I'm playing. In fact, did we research electric furnaces? Because I have one of my factories, or not factories, one of my stores builds electric furnaces. Yeah, here they are right here. These are electric furnaces, so we do have some. Let me boost this up here. It's going to take, if I start doing that, it's going to take quite a few electric furnaces, so let's start making more of those. In fact, let me run around here while I'm thinking about it and see if everything is in the print. Oh, you're not in the print. What are you? You are distractor capsules. We have those now. Okay, now we can build distractor capsules. Those are kind of fun. You throw those and they hover wherever you throw them, and they shoot lasers. This needs red circuits. Let's see, this has to go down like that. And yeah, that's, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. Oh yeah, we can do it this way. Ha ha ha, that'll work. And then up here. Oops, not that way. That way. And that way. Up there, down there, into there, down to there. Through there, and into there. That'll be some red circuits, and we can make distractor capsules. Okay, what else? Anything else not filled in? You are all filled in. Yes. We're making assembly machine 3s now, so wherever you want to boost production speed, put assembly machine 3s in place of the 2s. Oh, did I just mention this? I know I mentioned that I upgraded changed the blueprint for robots to include laser turrets, but another thing I did when I made the blueprint, I was using assembly machine 2s. If you recall, I don't know which episode it was, this one or a couple earlier episodes, my original blueprint, these were assembly machine 3s in the print. If you don't have those, if you've not researched those and you paste the blueprint down, it does not orient the fluid bitting correctly. So you always had to, in my old print, you would have to paste the blueprint and then rotate the machines to get them to line up. With this new print, because I made the print using machine 2s, they're already rotated into the correct orientation. So that's another advantage of using this newer print. Okay, so you're filled in, you're filled in, you are all filled in. What are you? Oh, you are iron sticks, but you don't have any speed modules. Oh, I need to put down my blueprint to start building speed modules. Wait, why don't you have any speed modules? Ah, okay. So some of these items, like this one, for example, this is wanting some speed module 1s. This build over here, this store that builds assembly machine 3s, creates speed module 1s because those are one of the ingredients. So let's just tap into this. Let's see, can we do this? Yeah, like that. And then let's do like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then like that. So we'll tap into this existing build, and it'll go, priority will be to the assembly machine 3 build first, and then any extras we'll put in this red chest, which I've capped, so we don't need that many. And then these places around the factory where it's wanting speed module 1s, the bots will take them over there. And I explained once before, those places where where those speed module 1s are requested, is because that machine was not quite fast enough by itself to keep up. So there the bots are taking them up there. So when those modules are added, then the machine will be fast enough to keep up with full production if it was running at max speed for all the other machines. That's why those are in there. So that will help. And oh, there's steel there now. It's actually backed up. Wow. I didn't expect that. Okay. So are all these machines running? No. Wait, there's no steel over here though. Oh, it's backed up there but not here. What? How is it backed up in one place and not the other? Oh, it's not fully backed up over here either. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, steel comes up here. Okay, the steel comes up here and gets split. It's going this way and this way. And the stuff that's going to the right is backing up. And so it will eventually back up all the way to this point, and then it'll start feeding more to the left. So yeah, I think it's going to be, I mean, it may not be running at full speed, but we'll get some science packs. And and there's a bunch right there. And they will increase over time as that steel backs up. Okay, now, did we research blue belt? Okay, it's in the research list. Let's see, coal liquefaction I really don't use. Let's do blue first. What coal liquefaction does is you can use coal in place of crude oil. Essentially, you turn coal into crude oil. I typically don't use that, but you can. So I'm just going to remove that from now and go to blue. And then braking force allows the trains to kill you easier, so we want that definitely. Sorter capacity bonus, and then speed module 3. Oh yeah, I don't need efficiency module 3. And then what else do I need? Well, actually, I can't do anything else, can I? Because everything else, sorter capacity bonus. Oh yeah, we can do that. I'm looking at the sciences required. So we can do that one. Okay. So then yellow, the first thing I want with yellow is portable fusion reactor. How much do you require? 400, that's not bad. 300, that's not bad. Okay, that's good. I don't really need braking force. I don't really need the trains to kill me faster. And then this one, ooh, how much are you? 500, how much are you? 200, yeah. So then I want this one. Logistic chests. And 150 speed. Yes, worker speed. There we go. How is this? I said I was going to check on this later to see if we could add an extra train to our iron mine. Are these... What I'm going to look for is I'm going to look to see if these belts back up. Oh, I can hover over the chest. Oh yeah, that's got 2.2 thousand in it. I think we could support another train if we need it. I don't know if we need it, but right now it looks like we don't need it. Okay, so we're okay for now. Oh, so I think what I would do next is I would do what I was talking about. I would go do remote steel smelting and then bring in steel by train. I don't have a train stop here for steel, so I would add one somewhere. It doesn't matter where, and then it could be out here someplace, anywhere, and you could belt the steel in, put it on the bus. So wherever would be convenient to get the steel onto the bus. So here's the, up here, that'd be perfect. Put a train stop up here, because here's the steel smelting. Put a train stop up here, rail line coming in, unload the steel, put it straight onto the bus. That'd be perfect. So I would do that if I wanted to boost steel. Did we get Kovarex research completed? We did. Ooh. How much time do I have? Yeah, I'll show you the Kovarex build that I have. What Kovarex does, it converts some of the uranium-238, that's the dark green one, into uranium-235. That's the bright green one. That's the one you want. And when you get this running, you essentially have unlimited uranium-235. And it's also gets rid of the extra 238 that you always wind up with. So I've got a build blueprint that will. Yeah, I'm gonna break this right here. I've got a blueprint that includes Kovarex, and I'm just going to get rid of what's here and paste down that other blueprint. We're in no danger of running out of nuclear fuel anytime soon. It's backed up all the way to here. Look how long the conveyor is. Okay, so we don't need to worry about running out. But let's see, where is that blueprint? I don't know how much of this I have to delete. And now I've got to delete some of it because it doesn't quite match. Okay, where are you, Kovarex? So this is my own design. Probably it's in nuclear stuff. Yeah, uranium processing, and I want this one. Let's see, and I'm trying to figure out what else I have to delete to make this fit. Okay, if I get rid of, let me make a copy of this. Not there. Nuclear power, uranium processing, right click, copy, put it in my inventory. Okay, right click. I'm going to remove the beacons. We're not even making those yet. What those do is speed up. We put speed modules in them and they speed up any machine that's within their sphere of influence. I'll get rid of those. And now let's see if it'll paste down there. And there's a roboport that is interfering. And this belt is interfering a little bit. Now what's interfering? There's a robo port, which is fine. We don't need that. Robo port up there, we don't need that. Okay. Where's my tree deleter? Oh, that tree deleter. Tree deleter. There we go. All these trees, they're in the way. Are we in RoboPort? Yes, RoboPort coverage. Yes, we are. Wait, and we are connected to the network. Okay, we need a RoboPort over here. Stuck in the trees. Power poles. There come the bots. There they go. They'll get rid of the trees. There we go. Before I get uranium flowing through here, I want to make sure this is completed. So, what happens with machines in factorio? When they are collecting material to do building, they will collect enough material, I think it's to build 2 of whatever they're doing. So, and that's true for the Kovarex process as well. So if I click on this centrifuge, it's set to run the Kovarex process. If I hover over the outputs here, Kovarex enrichment process, it says ingredients. 40 uranium-235, and those are the rare ones. So that's quite a few. 5 uranium-238, so that's what you put in. In 60 seconds, the output products are, it's going to return 41 uranium-235 and 2 uranium-238, which means it's going to consume 3 of the 238s, the dark ones, dark uranium, and give you an extra 235, the bright one. That's the one you want. Now it's going to try to collect enough to do that twice. So it's going to try to collect 80 uranium-235. So what I did in my build is I used logic using this circuitry right here. This is an arithmetic combinator. And this combinator is wired up to count the 235 that are being inserted into the centrifuge. As soon as 40 of them are inserted, the logic disables that inserter. So it only allows 40 to go in there, and then it turns that inserter off. So now any more 235 that come down the belt will go past that inserter, and they'll go to the next centrifuge. Then when the machine process completes, these inserters, these stack inserters and these steel chests are set up to cycle the output products through these steel chests in such a way that it does not put extra ones into the machine. It puts only enough into the machine to start the next cycle. And so that extra 235, that one extra 235 goes out on this belt. And then it will input, 3 238s for the next cycle that it needs for the next cycle. Now it will input extra 238s. I don't care about those. What I care about is I don't want to input extra 235s. Those are the ones that take forever to get. Then once that machine starts running, every 60 seconds, it's going to output a 235. Then this machine will get primed. And then once it's running, every 60 seconds, it will output a 235. And so on and so on and so on. And look at all the columns I have here of these machines. So once all 3 of these columns are running, and this is without even having the beacons in there which speed them up, you will have a ton of 235. This machine down here, which doesn't have a recipe in it yet, is set up, or is the one I have designed to build atomic bombs. And this centrifuge here is going to build nuclear fuel. It looks like rocket fuel, but it's nuclear. You can use it anywhere you can use rocket fuel, in your vehicles, trains, whatever. You get even, is it better acceleration or just better top speed? I can't remember, but it lasts a really long time. It does require rocket fuel as an input, and so we don't have these chests researched yet, but this blue chest is a requester chest. You can actually put that chest down and request, for example, rocket fuel, which is what this is requesting. And then the bots will bring rocket fuel to that chest, and they'll put them into the centrifuge, and the centrifuge will make nuclear fuel and put the nuclear fuel into the red chest. So I am in the research queue is the logistics system, and that will give us this blue chest. So that is my setup for doing Kovarex, uranium processing with Kovarex. So are these all placed now? And are these all there? I want to make sure the machines are there, and I want to make sure the actual arithmetic combinators are there. It looks like they're all in place. So now I can, which belt did I break? Right here. No. Which belt did I break? I don't know which belt I broke. Oops, sorry. Smacked the microphone. Didn't I just break a belt? Maybe I didn't. Thought I did. Yes, I did. I had to have. Oh, let's look at the blueprint. I think I broke a belt. It was this one right here. Okay, so the 235, when it comes down, will be picked up by this inserter, placed in there, and then go here. And I may not have been watching. We may have already put one in there. No, we didn't. We didn't put one in there. Yeah, my setup is dependent on the fact that everything is in place, including the combinators, before you start feeding 235 into the machines, because if it's not in place, the counter doesn't work. If you go manually dump a bunch of 235 into the machines, they don't go through the counter. The counter doesn't know how many are in there. So it only works efficiently if you let the 235 come down the belt and get picked up by the inserters and placed into the machines. And there's also a logic here which diverts the 235 to the next column. So it will prime one column and get one column running. And then the logic will switch the belts, switch the inserters to prime the next column. And then it'll switch the belts to prime the next column. All that's in there with the logic already. It also has logic in there, that's what these are doing, to prevent backups. I've noticed when I was playing one time that if you let the belts back up, it would overstuff the centrifuge. So that's what this logic is for. It's looking to see are things backing up, and if it does, it turns off inserters. So you just learn things by playing, and you tweak your blueprints, and you make them work better. So that's my perfect. I don't know if it's perfect or not, but I think so far it is. that's my perfectly efficient Kovarex enrichment setup. So we'll let that run, and we'll have lots and lots of uranium-235, and then once we get the research done, we'll have atomic bombs, and we can go play with those. So that was a good episode. Got lots and lots of stuff done. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please click that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.